able to resist the will and certain people who can't. And
yeah, I don't think it's that complicated though, because this guy's implying that stupid people, well, yes, stupid people could, because it doesn't take much intelligence. It didn't take much intelligence to figure out that slavery was really a bad idea. Okay, it doesn't take much intelligence to figure out that, yeah, raping somebody's not a good idea. I mean, it doesn't take much. So it's not an idea of how intelligent you are. It's it's an idea of how capable you are, as our society does, of finding some rationalization to escape what you know to be true, to escape that accountability. I mean, just as we can understand through intelligence a principle, we can also use our brain to rationalize excuses and say, well, they're going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter if I kill them. You know what I mean? I could rationalize murder and make an argument that's kind of lame, saying, okay, well, look, they're going to die anyway. I probably saved them a lot of trouble. Their wife was going to divorce them, and this was going to happen. So, yeah, I might as well kill them now because I'm doing them a favor. I mean, I could make a rationalization, and people do that shit all the time, to justify what they're going to do. So they just rationalize the fact that they're being a leech or a pariah or an asshole, and because they're going to defend their desire. But that's a rationalization. So we're capable of being assholes, but it has nothing really to do with intelligence. It just has to do with an asshole willingness to fuck the truth. And we're certainly, willingness, I guess that's a key word, willingness.
So for Mika, how far along are you into reading Schopenhauer? You are just at the will part thing, or did you? I mean, I was curious. Did you came by his eugenic topic?
Ooh, that's not going to be good.
eugenics.
No, we don't want
I haven't
that.
come upon that.
Oh, you're in for a surprise,
I don't
man.
think that's very,
Especially
I think maybe that's
if you like. No. He argues
There's
this
a lot of urban
a lot.
legends about German philosophers.
No, it's what he actually says. If you keep on reading, you'll get to it. He thought that the the intelligence is hereditary through women. So women carry on the intelligence genes. As for the men, they carry on the character genes. So if you can castrate all the dumb women and give a harem of very intelligent women to all the good character men, then you will create a better society and all that shit. You're not gonna like it. I mean, you'll get to that, I think.
Citation. Give
Oh
me a
fuck, I will.
citation and maybe I'll
Okay,
read it.
but I will have to search for it. Hold on.
Well, I don't even know. I mean, why bother? I mean, I think we take our word for it. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, a lot of people had some nutty ideas, and that sounds like a nutty idea. But even the idea of what the, like character being genetic, is just kind of so silly. To even think that character has something to do with genetics doesn't. I mean, it's hard to make any sense out of that at all. I mean, what part of? I mean, genetics. I mean, character is such a high attribute. I mean, it's such a complex. It's made out of such complex components. I mean, how could it be a genetic component? It just wouldn't fit. There's no place for it genetically.
I can't find my philosophy books right now, but I'm reading this book called Secrets of a Buccaneer Scholar, and it's written by the guy James Marcus Bach, who is what's his name, Bach, Richard Bach's son, and it was how he like dropped out of school and became a success or something like that.
I wouldn't call that a philosophy book, but whatever.
No.
Okay, so I found one of the context. So he says this, quote, "If you want utopian plans, I would say the solution to the problem is despotism of the wise and noble members of a genuine aristocracy, a genuine nobility achieved by mating the most magnanimous, I don't know how to pronounce this, men with the cleverest and most gifted women. This proposal constitutes my Platonic Republic." Yeah, he was, you know, giving it in the Plato's context, because Plato was also talking about it. And I found another one that I will just paste because I'm terrible at reading.
Somebody did pretty good. Magnanimous. Yeah, it means yeah, kind of a nice guy. So you just find all the nice guys. Yeah, that's kind of these ambiguous definitions of character. But anyway, see, there you go. But I trusted Karina's synopsis. Let's see. Oh, it's all gonna just nobody type anything so I can read this shit. Without knowledge, complete both character and mental. Blah, 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 blah. Damn it! Explain the plan, increasing and improving. Warrior crimes go into class state. Wow. Yeah, that's nasty.
I have to say that I'm not a Schopenhauer like cult member. I mean, I'm reading him. I'm just to read somebody, you gotta have to like get really into them. He may have his faults, and that's
okay.
fine.
Look, you don't even have to argue it. I'm just you said citation, so she gave you a citation, so that's the end of the argument. We're not calling you a devotee or something.
Well, my entire point. All I wanted to say is that, you know, when you're, I know that Schopenhauer writes well, you know, and when you're reading it, I mean, you must have the context of other philosophers, and also you have to get the gist of what he's saying, because I so strongly disagree with him, even on the will thing, you know. I mean, I am for the, you know, evolutionary biology perspective of it, while he thinks that the will to live is totally metaphysical, and I disagree with him on that. And I'm not gonna get into it, just, you know, I just don't like the guy much.
Schopenhauer is a precursor to early eugenics. Hitler even referenced him during the rise of the Third Reich. Anyways, what do you guys think of Schopenhauer's belief on happiness? I don't really care about the evolutionary aspect.
Yeah, well, it's kind of irrelevant what Hitler referenced. I mean, Hitler referenced peanut butter and, you know, shoes with good soles and a lot of shit. So who the fuck cares? But I mean, that's kind of a lame argument, you know, the Hitler card. Always troublesome. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. We were sort of on the subject of will. I don't know, you know, philosophers that start talking about happiness is kind of dangerous. But whatever. Yeah, I guess I have no comment on that one. I mean, I haven't read Schopenhauer, so I'm sort of out of the argument, out of the loop here.